What is going on, guys? P-Will back here for another video. Finally, yes, I know I'm on exercise right now, so I really don't have a whole lot of time, but I'm still here bringing you a video. It's been like a week since my last video, but be that as it may, I've got hat hair, I'm sunburnt, so I'm looking a little rough right now, but excuse it. I wanted to give you guys a quick little funny experiences I had in basic training having to do with food fights. So no, it's not literally a food fight like you would have in a cafeteria or anything, but it still shows the primal nature of basic training and, you know, when people are hungry, the crazy lengths that they will go to. So I've got a little checklist right here that I'm gonna go down. So to start off this video, I've got to explain a little bit. So in basic training, you're gonna have these things called chow formation. So what it is, you've got a platoon is 4 columns. So when you're marching up to the DFAC, you're in 4 columns and then you halt. Well, when you go into the DFAC, you're gonna go into chow formation. Let's see if I can do this with my fingers. And you're gonna go like this, kinda. All right, do you see how I did that? You're gonna go like that. So you're gonna be in 2 lines. So the people in the first 2 rank, or the second people in each rank are gonna go behind the first, the third behind the second, or the fourth behind. You get what I'm saying, like anyway, we get into that and you yell like chow formation, chow formation, move. And usually there's a drill sergeant there. So we get there and the right side files in first. Everybody on the right side files first. Well, one day the drill sergeant gave us a little leeway and he didn't let us, he didn't march us down to chow or anything. He let us do it on our own. Well, we get there and then the left side's like, everybody on the right side always gets to go first. The left side's going first this time. And everybody's like, no, hell no. We're going first. And then after you say chow formation, you've got to say like 7 different things. Each person goes when you say something. Well, the left side just took off darting into the door and the right side was like, oh, hell no, and ran into the door. There were other companies' drill sergeants in there and they're like, it just turned into a complete and utter disaster. Technically a food fight. They fought over the food, got it smoked for it, and some people tasted that chow for a second time after that, I'll tell you that. So yeah, it was just a huge yelling match. One time, another food fight story. Each week you go in by platoon. So when you march to the DFAC again, you're gonna have 1 platoon here, 1 platoon here, another platoon behind them, and another platoon behind them. And each week it rotates. This platoon will go first, this platoon will go first. The next week this platoon will go first, this platoon will go first, if you can picture what I'm saying. Well, this week it was back left platoon's turn, 3rd platoon. And 3rd platoon's drill sergeant was giving them some direction about something. So our drill sergeant was like, we're running out of time. You only get 45 minutes to get the entire company through. So he was like, chow formation. We got chow formation, and took off for the door. And that drill sergeant was like, oh, hell no. They were like, what the? So we cut them off, and they were really salty about it for days, because being first for chow is a big deal. And when you're not first for chow one day, out of your 7 days that you get to be first for chow, it really irritates people. So that was a funny moment talking about chow formation. But yeah, other food fights, you're gonna have these things called hot A's. Hot A's are when they bring chow. You hate hot A's. You're like, hot A's. It's usually during white phase, and they're gonna bring hot A's to the barracks, and your other platoon's gonna serve them. This is a side note. I just thought of this. I'm really angry about this. The 1st platoon was serving 4th platoon, and we were last that day. 1st platoon kept all the chicken. You get 2 entrees. You get chicken and you get another rice with beef, and that sucks. They kept all the chicken and only served the rice and beef, and all 1st platoon got all the chicken. Well, we find out about that, and somebody ratted on the drill sergeant, and nothing actually even happened to the girl that did it, and I'm really angry about that. But that's a little side tangent. Yeah, you're gonna line up and you're gonna do chow formation at your DFAC or at the barracks, and you're gonna walk through. Well, people, like I said, you have 2 portions. So chicken will get served to 1 person, and then the next person gets rice with beef or whatever. People would be cutting in front of you, and they would go up to the door like, oh, I'm just getting some water. And then they would count how many people until they get to the chicken, and then they would walk back and be like, they'd try to, get their way in and fight over it. People will, it's a big thing with MREs. When you get MREs, you're gonna get the squad leaders to go out there and take the take the MRE boxes and open them, and you're supposed to pass them down the line and take one and pass it, take one and pass it, take one and pass it, halt until everybody has one. Well, people will, there's always going to be those few people that are going to take them, pass them, and see one they want, and hold one and then take it and pass it, and then the people at the end up getting screwed, and they end up getting like, I don't know, beef shredded and barbecue sauce MRE, which is actually a decent MRE. I like them all. I've been eating them all week. As you can see, my face is bloated, but there's always going to be those guys, and you get candy bars at night, and you get there's a chocolate one and a strawberry one. Well, there's always those people, man, I hate strawberry, when they get the strawberry and they're trying to steal people's chocolate, and they're fighting over it, and it's a big ordeal. You'll have people that will take those candy bars into the barracks when they're not supposed to, stack them up for like a week and a half, and they've got like 10, 15 MRE bars or candy bars, and then they'll sell them, make like 40 bucks. I don't blame them, entrepreneurial spirit, but it's just crazy the length that people will go to when they're hungry, like all these different things, and it revolves around food, something that you think was so simple. People just fight over it all the time. And I know this is a long video about food and basic training. I just think y'all would be interested in that aspect. That's an aspect of basic training not a lot of people talk about. So I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, basic training, expect that. It's very primal when you go there. People turn into animals when they're hungry. So just remember that. And I'm not telling you to become one of those animals, but fend for yourself. Fend for yourself, definitely. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry it was a long-winded video. I was just thinking about that today while I was on exercise, and I jotted it down. I wanted to talk about that. Sorry I haven't posted in a while. Been busy. Come on over to my Instagram at pwilson35. If y'all didn't see that, I got to ride in a helicopter yesterday. That was pretty cool. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.